Fred here, welcome back to the Gear Obsession channel. In this episode, we will be talking about Wenger and also the Wenger Evolution S 111. Also, gonna have mail call. Got something in the post office box, so we'll go ahead and open that up and see what we have. Stay tuned. Now, I do vaguely remember somebody telling me that they were going to send me something when I did my video on my Maglite, that new Maglite LED Pro, I think it is. Maglite Pro LED. I believe that's what it was. Anyway, I wish I could remember the name, and I feel bad about it. Hopefully there's something inside this package, but it does say it is a torch holder, which would be a light holder. So let's open this up. Oh man. Okay. This is awesome. But before we do that, there is a letter in here. So let's go ahead and take a look. And it says from 128.lma. From 128.lma or 128.lma right there. Wish there was more of a letter. I would have read the whole thing. I'm terrible reading things online, but man, I really appreciate this. And what this is the Maglite leather holster. I had mentioned when I did the video on this torch or Maglite flashlight that I used to have one of these back when I was on the USS Eisenhower. That's what I carried my Maglite in all the time, and I couldn't find it or didn't have it anymore. And man, I cannot appreciate this or express my appreciation as much as I'm feeling right now. I am going to use this all the freaking time at work. I love that. I love the leather over the nylon pouches. It just so much better, so much cooler. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's move on. You know, 126 LMA sent this all the way from the UK. I can see it says UK and it says Royal Mail, so that probably cost a lot of money too. So I really appreciate it. Okay, Wenger. It's funny. I was in the store with my wife, and we were looking at different knives. And she goes, "Do you have that one?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I have that one." And then she goes, "Do you have well, that's small. Do you have the other one?" I said, "No, I got the bigger Wenger." And she got it and laughed. But this is the smaller one. I got a bigger one somewhere, but I digress. This is the Evolution S 1100, and believe it or not, it only cost me that much. It was very inexpensive, $19. And the reason why I jumped on this, I probably would have passed it up because I already got a lot of Swiss Army knives, both Wenger and Victorinox, and I know I always pronounce it wrong, but what I have heard is that they're going to stop making Wenger knives. That's right. See, Victorinox had bought Wenger, and now I think I have some notes here up on the screen that earlier this year they had announced that they're going to consolidate, and you're not going to have Wenger, was continuing to make their knives on their own, but now they're going to consolidate the knife making, so it'll probably all fall under the name Victorinox, even though they're going to be making it where the Wengers were made. So the Victorinox could be made in the Wenger factory, I guess, in what's the name of the place? Delhi. I'm going to kill another name on air, like I always do. Delemont, Delemont, ONT, and also it says here that no one's going to get fired or laid off, which is really good. So anyway, the Evolution S11 Swiss Army knife here, which is one of the smaller ones, has a 2.5-inch locking blade. It's a 2.5-inch locking blade. It has a 1.65-inch clip point utility blade, a patented locking screwdriver, cap lifter, and wire stripper. It has a can opener, has a Phillips screwdriver, has a reamer / awl, toothpick, tweezers, and a key ring. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this out, and I'll bring in and we'll take a closer look. So here it is. It's the classic red one, but they do have other colors, you know, black and all that. The unique thing about this is, you know, you have your classic Swiss Army knives, but this one has a locking blade, and they also has the addition of the screwdriver and awl. But it has the basic tools that you normally get, which are the two knives, the bottle opener and the can opener, and the tweezer and the toothpick, but you have those additional. So it's one of the smaller ones. They it comes with a little bit of plastic on there, which I forgot to remove. Now, one of the things specs that I didn't cover was that it is a very light 1.9 ounces, and again, the overall size here is 3¼ inches. So let's go ahead and take out the main blade, which again is 2.5 inches. And you can see it has a half lock right there. How it stops, and then it opens up and it locks. And I'll tell you, it has no play either way. I really like that. And another thing that I love about the Swiss Army knives is that they're very sharp out of the box, and they have that polished finish that you get all your fingerprints all over. Let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick, and you can see that it is made in Switzerland. And now the factory that this was made in is where the Victorinox are going to be made in. So just interesting to know. So to unlock this, you just press this button. I like that. I like that a lot. That is really nice. I think the only bad thing about it is that this kind of sticks out, so it might sort of get caught on things in your pocket or whatever, I would say is the only bad thing about that. But I really like that lock over a normal slip joint. Now, I know this kind of sucks for people in certain areas of the world where locking knives are not allowed. So you're going to have to find one that has the normal slip joint. But, wow, I love that. That is, you know, I was sort of thinking that, okay, this could open up, but it's going to have a little bit of slop in it or play or whatever. And it doesn't. Man, I might have to buy up more of these. By the way, you know, while they're still available. The thing is, Wenger, since you're not going to see the name anymore, which by the way is right here on the scale, you can see it there, you know, they're not going to be made anymore, and it could be a collector's item. There we have the bottle opener, the can opener, and it is kind of sharp there. And that's your slip, you know, everything else is sort of slip joint. There's the bottle opener and screwdriver, classic Swiss Army kind of design. And there is the Phillips screwdriver. And where's that awl? R. And it's not sharp or anything at all. It's not sharp. Well, it's like an awl / reamer kind of thing. And you use that to poke through leather. Really nice. There's a key ring right there. Let's see, did I forget anything? Where they always hide those toothpick and tweezers here. Let's see, right here is the tweezers, and the tweezers are quite good on these Swiss Army knives. And on the other side is the toothpick, which is just a plastic toothpick right there. The only bad thing about these is that you know you get these very nice shiny scales that look gorgeous, but they quickly get scratched up. And some of my older ones I sort of had to buff the scratches out of, but it's not impossible. Now this is that has that ergonomic kind of grip to it. So you can see it has some contours to it that give it a nice little sexy look there compared to the norm. I would love if this had metal scales, and I don't know if there are some available with some sort of aluminum scales or not. But this is your chance right now to get some Wenger knives while you can before they're gone, and I'm pretty sure they will become a collector's item. And you should be able to get them cheap since they're getting discontinued. So let's go ahead and do a paper cut test real quick. Gonna go ahead and grab a piece of paper with some coupons. I went to print some coupons that I ended up not using. So let's go ahead and lock this knife out. And we'll see how sharp it is out of the box. You know, it felt sharp. There we go. Just operator error. Alright. So it's quite sharp. It does hold on to your nail. These things get very sharp because they're very thin. Not made for abuse, not made for stabbing. I'm not going to do any kind of stab test with this or anything. But very, very sharp. They take an edge very easily. They're a softer steel. They don't say what it is, but it's a for as far as a blade steel is concerned, it's a pretty soft stainless steel, but it does sharpen up very, very easy, and it takes a razor's edge. This gets a 9 out of 10. The only hit that I'm giving it, and I'm hitting it pretty hard for the one thing, is that the release here for the locking blade sticks up too far. And that'll get caught on stuff in your pocket. So, besides that, I like it. 9 out of 10. Highly recommended. I believe will be highly collectible. So grab them while you can, and hopefully you can get them on sale like I did. I'm going to really miss Wenger. But you know, hopefully these designs will be kept and made under the Victorinox name. And I apologize if I'm saying it wrong, which I probably am. Alright, well, thank you very much for joining me here at the Gear Obsession channel. And also, again, thank you very much, 126LMA. I really appreciate the gift, which I happened to get on my birthday. So it was an unexpected birthday present. I really, really, really like it. So thank you very much. So take care and have a great evening.